Hey beauties, and welcome back to another Shop Ma Stay. So this week I am happy to report that I basically did my makeup almost every single day with the exception of one. So far I have to say I do really like the ColourPop Pretty Fresh line, and I did stick with the concealer shade in the shade medium 90 warm. So these two were pretty good. I could probably get away with going a shade lighter on the Pretty Fresh foundation, but overall I did enjoy the coverage. I enjoyed the wear, the feel of the foundation. It's so good. Definitely recommend you guys pick it up. So with that being said, I more than likely will return this concealer. If not, I'll use it for other purposes. We'll see if I'm able to return it. I don't have the little box packaging anymore, so we'll see. No. This is from the Retro Paradise collection, and this is in the shade Sol. Was a really pretty highlight. I will say though that if you don't really like scented products, or if you don't really like products that are heavily glittery, then this is not for you. Avoid it. But if you're someone who doesn't mind a little bit of glitter on their face, then go ahead and pick her up. She's really good. The I Love Revolution blush is pretty amazing. I actually do like it. I did apply it with everything, and I also just applied it with just these two, and it looks so pretty on the cheek. I do have to say though, if you don't like a pinky glowy blush, then stay away from it. You're not going to enjoy it. It is a little bit on the powderier side, but still a really good blush. I actually really enjoyed it. The Cover FX primer, I did use this in combination with the other primers that I have here in my drawer. I mainly use this in certain spots where I have a lot of large pores, so like around my cheeks and my nose, but really enjoy this primer. Super good. This one, as you guys will see, I'm going to put it away for now. I got this in my BoxyCharm, and I did try it by itself and also tried it in combination with the other one. So far, I think it does really good as far as color correcting the face, but it did kind of scare me because I did leave my face really purple. But other than that, I did enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out at another time and put this away for now. The Maybelline Nudes of New York. Oh my god, this palette is amazing. So if we open her up, as you guys can see, almost every single shade was used, with the exception of this one. I didn't get a chance to use this one, but it looks really pretty. Oh, actually, and this one as well. But overall, this palette was amazing for work. Absolutely enjoyed it. It looks so pretty. Couldn't get enough of it, but it's time to put her away because I do have some other palettes I want to use. The Cover FX setting powder, I really did enjoy as well, but I'm going to go ahead and put it away so we can continue to use other setting powders. I did make a good dent, as you guys can see in the powder. There's more container now than actual powder, so that's really good. The Butter Bronzer, absolutely favorite bronzer. I did use this in combination with the Too Faced, which is living here in my makeup drawer. If you guys haven't noticed, I did start a Project Pan. Go ahead and check that out. That's what these products are back here. But really good bronzer. I'm going to go ahead and switch this out for the week as well. Okay, now we're done with the overview of all the products I had for last week. So let's go ahead and shop my stash. Okay, so now for foundation this week. I don't really know what I want to use, so I'm going to go ahead and pick primer because I did pick up, or actually I pulled out a backup of the No Pore Blim primer from Touch and Soleil, so I want to use this one this week. So let's go ahead and pick a foundation that will match that. What to use? I want to stick to lighter foundations, but I feel like I don't really have any. What if we did Becca? So I know this one's like an extremely full coverage foundation. This is the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-hour foundation, but maybe if I go in with it very lightly, it could work for me. So I'm going to go ahead and take this foundation. I've only used it one other time, so I do want to continue to test it out so I can see the wear and see if I actually really like it. This was given to me by my friend Melissa, so she didn't like it, so she's like, here, do you want to try it? And since we're kind of similar in complexion, I was like, sure, why not? But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give this a try this week. Okay, now for concealer, I did pick up this one. This is from Pretty Vulgar. I had tried a sample with BoxyCharm, and I seen that it was on sale on Sephora, so I went ahead and picked her up. This is in the shade Tiptoe Over the Line. But I really enjoyed the coverage on this, so hopefully, or not the coverage, but the wear of it and how comfortable it felt on the skin. Coverage could be a little bit better, but I'm not going to be complaining about it. I did enjoy it, so I'm going to go ahead and try this one out. Now, instead of going through my makeup drawer like I normally do for eyeshadow palettes, I do have two this week that I want to try because they are new and I haven't had the chance to. So this one here was given to me by my friend Vanjie. This is the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, and that's what she looks like. Super pretty. So if I choose this one, I'll get some really, really colorful looks, but I feel like I can also get some really nice wearable looks with it too. Then we have the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. For some reason, I just can't speak today. But that's what she looks like, and oh my gosh, she is gorgeous. They're both really pretty palettes. This is the first Huda Beauty palette that I actually own, so I am really tempted to try it as well. But, sorry, Huda. I think I'm going to go with the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette just because I feel like I can get more wearable looks for work with this one. And since it is summertime, it's okay to wear some pops of color. So I'm going to take this one for this week. Okay, so now for the fun drawer. A lot of you guys really enjoyed this drawer. And now since we took out the other blush and it's going to live in that drawer, let's go ahead and flip this way. What to take? So I do have like an orangey blush there and a mauvey tone blush, so I kind of can pick whatever I want. How about we do, this one. This is the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek, and I think this is in between the sheets. Yes, in between the sheets, and it's just a really pretty like brownie blush. Super pretty. I do enjoy it. Oops, rubbed it too hard, but it's really, really pretty. Sorry for the lighting. I don't have my ring lights or anything else out, so we're gonna go ahead and take this blush for this end for bronzer. Let's see. So if I've used the Bahama Mama, I've used the Butter Bronzer, this one from Catrice. I feel like I've used every single bronzer already. What to use? I'm gonna take this one for this week. It was all the way in the back. This is my Bare Minimals Invisible Bronze, and that's what she looks like. It's actually a really, really pretty bronzer. I do quite enjoy it. I don't know why it looks, I don't know, I feel like I've taken this out too. Maybe instead of a bronzer, we can do a face powder. So let's do that. Let's go in here. I think I'm going to do this. This is my Park Avenue Princess Tarte palette. She's super pretty. That's what she looks like. So it is a contouring palette, but we can definitely use these shades as bronzers instead of contouring, which should be really pretty, and I get several shades to choose from. So we'll go ahead and take this one for bronzer and contouring this week. Now for highlight, I do know that I want to test this one out. This is the Fenty Beauty highlight. Look at the packaging. Isn't she pretty? And my friend Melissa did gift this to me. She got it as an extra in her BoxyCharm. This is the Fairy Balm 24 Karat Ray Loose Shimmer Powder. Right? Yep, shimmering powder. So I'm excited to try her out. Hopefully it is a good match for me. I want to take another highlight just to contrast that one, because that one looks like it's going to be a goldy highlight. So maybe like a more champagne-y color probably. We have this one from Becca. This is the champagne pop. It's this one right here, and she's super pretty. I think the majority of us know who with Jaclyn Hill, right? See, my problem is that I don't remember the products that I've used recently. So yeah, just to save myself the struggle, I'm gonna go ahead and just take my Becca times Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop highlight for the week as well. Okay, I didn't share this switch because it was a last minute one, but I'm gonna go ahead and take my ABH eye primer. I want to give the Jaclyn Hill the best possible base, and I feel like that's this one now. It just makes all and every eyeshadow just pop, whether it's high-end, whether it's drugstore, it doesn't matter. This primer makes it pop, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in for this week. Again, red eyeshadow, we're going to be taking the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, which is super pretty. Let's just go ahead and admire her again. So pretty, and this is just going to live on top of my vanity for the week. For bronzer and contouring, we got the Park Avenue Tarte palette, which is super pretty as well. Can't wait to use her too. For highlights, technically we have three. We have the Fenty Beauty Loose Highlight Powder, or whatever it's called. And then we also have the Becca Champagne Pop. For blush, we have this one from ColourPop, which is called In Between the Sheets. Primer, we have the No Pore Bloom from Touch of Soleil. And for foundation this week, we do have this one, which is the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. And for concealer, we have this one from Pretty Vulgar, which is called the Undercover Eye Makeup Concealer. Now time to put all the beauties away in this drawer. I also forgot to pick out a setting powder, so for this week I'm going to go ahead and take the Pretty Vulgar setting powder since we do have the concealer, and plus I feel like I haven't used this one the longest. I'm not sure, but don't come out for me, but that's just what I think, so we're going to go ahead and put this in for this week. Alright beauties, that's basically it. I hope you guys truly did enjoy this video. These are all the products that I have for the usage of this week. If you did like this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I do post 2 times a week, every Wednesday and Saturday. Every Wednesday is an additional beauty video, and every Saturday is a Shop My Stash just like this one. So that is something that interests you, then go ahead and subscribe and join my beauty family here on YouTube. That's basically it. Until next time. Bye.